so guess where we are now? I'll give you a hint. I went to Wall Drug this morning. If you know, you know. I got a large coffee. I got a maple donut that was amazing. And so now we're in the Badlands. I'm just about to come up to, show my little entrance card, and I'm excited. I was here a couple years ago with my mom and my dad and my nephew, and I remember being so crazy looking. I'm excited to be back here again. I think it's going to be a hot day today, of course. I feel like it's always a hot day in the Badlands, but I think tomorrow's supposed to be like 5 degrees hotter, so I decided to come today. I'm glad I'm here. We're going to go on some hikes today and maybe see a good sunset. So let's see what we get up to. So here we are at the entrance station. You have to show them this card, and then you also have to show them your driver's license to make sure it matches your signature on the back. And there was only a couple cars in front of me, so that's good. I've seen that a lot of national parks have lines just that are so crazy. Anyway, so here we go. All right, guys, well, here we have our first view of the Badlands. Literally, you go in through the park and you're here, like here they are. All right, everyone, we're off. I'm on Castle Trail right now. I'm following a trail on All Trails that's Castle Trail and Medicine something or another, and it says it's 11 miles, but I think if you just do Castle Trail, it's 5 miles, so maybe that's the one I'm going to shoot for. I got a later start this morning than I hoped for because I was actually talking to someone in the parking lot who also is traveling in a van. I was talking to her for like maybe almost an hour, so I got pushed back behind on my plan for today, but that's okay. I think we'll just go in as far as we want, and then I'll turn around when I want to too. But look at this. I don't know, maybe everywhere that I go today and I talk to the camera, there's going to be awesome views. So we'll see. So I'm on the trail and it's taking me through all of these structure things. I don't know what these things are actually called. But I'm literally just walking through the middle of all of them. It's really cool. They have little sticks that kind of show you where to go for the trail. And I'm literally a half mile in. But it's pretty cool. I like it. It's so different. Like this landscape is obviously so different than like anything I've ever seen or like hiked on. It's really cool. I hope that you can kind of see this, but I mean, it looks like we're on another planet. Which planet? I don't know. But honestly, crazy. Man, guys, this is crazy. Doing stuff like this by yourself in the middle of the week, you literally feel like you're the only person in the world. I mean, I can see 360 around me. I've passed a few people, but as of this moment, I'm surrounded by all these weird sculpture things that are just so weird, and I'm the only person. Only person. Look at this. The sun is kind of starting to come out, which is making it a lot hotter. So I'm thankful that it's just coming out now. And you really just get to be alone with your thoughts doing things like this. I usually have music on to kind of distract myself. But I haven't put it on yet. Just trying to take in my surroundings and look at all of these views. And I know that I have an iPhone and this just doesn't do it justice. But listen, It's dead silent. I feel like I'm on Mars. Also, I thought of that Friends episode where Joey is like, yeah, are those people or animals? Okay, they're people. That Friends episode where Joey's like, yeah, you know, I just wanted some alone time to be alone with my thoughts. Yeah, it turns out I don't really have that many thoughts. So I just started laughing at that because sometimes on these hikes I can get to thinking about a certain subject or something and just like talk to myself about it for however long. And then other times I'm just kind of like, I have nothing to think about. I don't know what to talk to myself about. So I listen to music, but today I'm pretty relaxed and just enjoying my surroundings and enjoying that I get to do this on a Thursday in the middle of the day. This is life right now. Thank you guys for watching. Still just hiking away here. I think they give helicopter tours of the Badlands, which would actually be so cool. That'd actually be really cool to see all of this from the sky. But like I said, I'm just here with my thoughts. So I actually am at a crossroads right now. I have 3 options. I can go on Castle Trail, Medicine Route Trail, or Saddle Pass. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do Saddle Pass. I might do that tomorrow though. It looks like a lot of people are coming from Castle Trail. So I think I'm going to go that way, but I was going to turn down and do the Medicine Route one because that one is going to lead me back to the car a little bit more quickly. And more quickly, I mean like 3 miles. But if I keep going on the Castle Trail, it's just taking me further away. But I think we're gonna go a little bit and maybe I'll turn around soon. Okay, everyone, we made it back to the van. That was a good hike. It got really hot. I mean, I knew that it would, but I'm glad I had my hat. I brought my bigger water bottle, so I was fine on water. I think it was like 8.5 miles that I did because I did turn around a little bit short of the full 10.5 miles because I actually didn't see the line marker. I didn't see where to go. And at that point I was like 4 miles in. So I was like, let me just turn around here. And then I took like kind of a different way back. And so I added on a little bit of time. But anyway, it was really fun and I would recommend that hike. I would recommend you come early though and beat the heat. I would recommend you bring a lot of water. I'd recommend you bring a hat and your sunscreen. But yeah, Badlands, Castle Trail, and then I came back on Medicine Loop Trail, I believe. But if you're actually looking to do those hikes, you'll find the trails based on what I just said. Anyway, time to get some food, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring around here. And we're gonna be sleeping here in the Badlands tonight. So of course I'll keep you guys updated. Hey everyone. So I just climbed Notch Trail. And if you come to the Badlands, you're gonna be hearing about this trail because I've seen it in pretty much all of the little research pieces here and there that I've done. So this is it. It is very beautiful, it's very hot. There's a good amount of people up here. I know you can't really see any right now probably, but there's a good amount of people up here. But the ladder is pretty sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't use the ladder to climb up here, and I don't think I'm gonna use it to climb down because there is a line. So I think I'm just gonna go the side way, which is how I got up here. People recommend that you do this hike for sunrise or sunset, and I do see how that would be amazing. I think it probably happens over here in that direction behind me. But I just checked the weather and it's supposed to rain tonight starting at like 6 and 7. So number one, either tonight for sunset it's going to be raining or it's going to be wet, and I would rather not do the trail when it's wet either. As for sunrise, it's a possibility, but I'm kind of someone who sleeps in a little bit more than not. And I don't mean sleep in like late, I mean sleep in till like 7, which is still too late for the sunrise. And so this here is the ladder that you climb up to get up here. You can see how long it is. People are going very slow, going down. But I just climbed up the side, which I'll show you, which is also pretty steep and not the best feeling. But there's kind of a couple people waiting to go down, so I don't know, we'll see which one I take. So these are the stairs, just so you know if you ever come here. These are the stairs you could take, and then through this way is a path you could just climb up on the side. I don't know, that was kind of sketchy. That was not my favorite thing. I'd rather go on an 8-mile hike, I think. Look at these two awesome camper vans. And then look at this one up here too. It almost looks like an old like ice cream truck or something, but it is like a Winnebago or something. So cute. That is something that is so cool about traveling, especially just in national parks. People having camper vans isn't weird. Like, they're everywhere and people know what they are, which is a good thing in my opinion. Like when I was out east, like people looked at me like, what the heck, you know, and here like it's normal. So I like that. Not that I blend in more, but like I just like that what I'm doing here is a little bit more normal and not so absurd, I guess. And then also, that being said, as you walk down the parking lot, every single car that's here has a different license plate from some different state. Like literally there are not 2 license plates in a row that are the same. So that is cool. Like, I just love the idea in the sense that everyone is traveling, everyone is doing something new. And so that's been fun for sure these last couple weeks. Hi everyone. So I'm actually now at my camp spot for the night. I did a lot of walking today and I was feeling tired, so I was like, well, let me just go drive past the sleep spot that I want to stay at tonight just to scope it out, you know. And I got here and I was like, well, it's almost 5 o'clock, like let's just chill, let's stay here. So I pulled in, there's no one else here, I'm the first one here. I feel like other people might be here tonight because it seems pretty popular on iOverlander, but we'll see. It's super windy here right now, which is making me a little bit nervous. Like, I don't know why the wind is making me nervous, but I swear like the van is like just slightly moving. It's not, it's fine. But honestly, look, like things in here are blowing, you know? Oh, and here's the view. Let me show you a better view, 1 second. So this is the view that we've got. I am excited to wake up in the morning and make a coffee here, and hopefully it's not as windy as it is right now. But the Badlands are there just off in the distance. I'm about, I would say like 7 miles just out of the Badlands. So I'll just stay here tonight and then head back into the Badlands tomorrow. I think I'm gonna hang out there tomorrow for one more day, do a few more things. I'm sorry that the background right now is so chaotic. Like, I feel like I have my towels here, I have everything behind me. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna come back to the Badlands tomorrow and hang out a little bit, and then the next day we'll be on to the next destination, which I'm so excited about. Anyway, so yeah, I'll show you what I have for dinner and if I get up to anything else tonight. Hi everyone. I'm sorry that I'm coming to you looking like this. Well, I didn't just wake up, but I woke up early today and I started driving for a reason that I will tell you here in a moment. But I'm just sitting in the back now and I made a coffee and I do have a beautiful view of the Badlands out the back window right now. But I did have a crazy night last night. Excuse me. So I showed you the campsite that I was at last night, which was really cool, and I would have loved to stay there. But at about 9:30, I would say, a storm rolled through. And I did know that it was supposed to rain. I knew it was supposed to storm. But the problem was that I was parked kind of on this clay stuff. And when I arrived there, there were a ton of potholes. And so I was aware of that and I knew that there was rain coming, but at the same time, I was kind of like, it's going to be fine. Like, it's going to rain. And then, you know, by the morning, it's going to dry up a little bit and we'll be fine. So sure enough, 9:30 comes around and the wind is blowing. It's raining. It's like hailing. I swear, I need to check my solar panels. It's just going crazy outside. I'm the only person there, so that makes me a little bit more nervous because I'd rather, like, if something crazy was happening, like, I'd rather be able to run to the van next to me, like, if we were gonna die or something, and be like, let's go down together. Anyways, so I was kind of nervous. I was kind of freaking out. The storm lasted till about probably like 10:15 or so. And I was like, okay, like the rain has stopped, you know. So I'm sitting there in my van and the wind is just going insane. And the lightning storm that was happening outside, like you guys have never seen. Like over this clay surface that was just like, I want to say like pillowed with water. Like water was everywhere, shining over it, puddles everywhere. The lightning just going off on the dark sky. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no lights around me. The lightning is just blaring in the middle of this dark night sky all around me in the space where I'm by myself. So by this point, I'm like, okay, if 11 o'clock comes and this wind doesn't die down, like I got to get out of here because I just was having anxiety. I didn't know what was going on. So needless to say, pretty much like 10:45, I was like, I am not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm freaking out. I need to get out of here. So I got in the driver's seat and I rammed this thing out of that camp spot. Like when I say that, I'm talking like, I should be talking to you like this. Well, no, the lighting is bad. When I say that, I had to gun the gas pedal of this van and swerve everywhere to get around the potholes. There was water splashing everywhere. I was sliding. I could feel the tires sticking in the clay. I didn't have an actual problem getting out. Like, it's not like I got stuck for a second or anything, but I felt my tires working hard for sure. Anyways, I then had to drive down probably, like I mentioned before, like it was probably 7-8 miles to the nearest. So I went to a motel / campground. It was the closest civilization to where I was. I had to drive 7-8 miles to get there. And that being said, it was so windy. I'm on a highway by myself. The lightning just going insane in the distance. Like I wish I could have had the camera out to like capture it, but at the same time, like I was literally at that moment, I felt like I was driving for my life. Like I was just, oh my gosh. So I pull in to this like motel campsite place and it's closed because by this point it's 11 o'clock. So the main office is closed and it's packed. Like there's a lot of cars in there. So I literally found a parking spot right in front of like basically the front door of like the office to the motel. And I was like, you know what? Like if somebody comes and knocks on my door and asks me what I'm doing here, I'm just going to tell them the truth. Be like, listen, I'm so sorry, but I was scared. I had to be around other people. Like, so anyway, I laid in bed for a while and then the other part of it was that I didn't have service at the first campsite I was at. So I couldn't look at my phone. I couldn't see the radar. I didn't know when the rain was coming. So then when I got to the campsite, I did have service. So then of course I was looking at my phone. First I checked the weather. And then of course I was like, oh, let me look at Instagram. Let me look at Twitter. Let me look at everything, you know? So I was up kind of late, probably like 12 o'clock, just like trying to decompress and looking at my phone and stuff. No one bothered me. I ended up sleeping pretty good until, like 6:30 or something. I woke up at 6:30 and then I was like, let me just get out of here before anyone notices I'm here. So I'm headed towards the Pinnacles right now. I think that's what it's called in Badlands. But I just found this cute little overlook. So I stopped to make some coffee and just chill a little bit. The weather is very weird. Like I'm cold. I have a sweatshirt and sweatpants on, but it's also so muggy. So it feels gross and like kind of sticky. You know what I mean? So it's not the best weather necessarily right now, but then also later today, it's going to be like 90 something, like low 90s. So it's going to get hot. So I'm just enjoying the morning. There's not that many people in the park. The drive here was pretty quiet. I mean, I did drive for probably 40 minutes through the park. I saw a lot of animals. I tried to take some videos, but you know how that goes, like of animal videos, like they're so far in the distance, their heads are always down because they're always like eating grass or something. So it's like, you know, like it's cool to see in person, but like you're not going to really do anything with a bunch of pictures and videos of animals in the wild. They don't work out, at least for me, because I have an iPhone. I've been talking for too long. Thanks for sticking with me. It was a crazy night, one that I'm not gonna forget, but I wish that I could. I think that van is fine, but like I said, I need to check the solar panels. There's a ton of dirt and clay on my tires that I need to get off. The rain did clean my windshield though. Way better than I could have cleaned my windshield with those sticks at the gas station. Anyways, guys, happy Friday. We made it through the night. I was stressed. I'm not gonna lie, I was stressed. But here we are today for the beginning of a beautiful day. And I will show you guys around a little bit, whatever I get up to. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a chill day. I took a long hike yesterday. I did a lot of walking yesterday. I'm gonna stick around the Badlands, like that, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything too crazy. All right, see you soon. Well guys, the sun did come out and it's a beautiful day. It's not too hot yet, but I think it is going to get hot. What am I doing? I'm not really doing that much. I'm kind of driving around and stopping off here and there. I saw some animals today. I don't know if I told you that. I saw like the white-tailed deer, the big antlered sheep, prairie dogs. I saw bison. I think that's all. But yeah, so it's been a good day. I've just kind of been chilling out, reading a book, you know, eating food, driving around. But I feel really happy right now that the sun came out. I kind of want to find a place to park and like bring my chair out and sit and like read outside. But I'm kind of on this dirt road that doesn't really have that many pull-offs. And where you are able to kind of pull off to the side of the road, there's like a lot of people there. So I don't want to like hog a spot like for all afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock now. And yeah, so just kind of chilling today. It's turning out to be a nice day, which I'm happy about, but I do know that it's gonna be like 88 degrees in a couple hours. So I'm trying to enjoy just the, you know, temperature it is now before it gets like, you know, pretty hot. Anyway, just was gonna say hello. Guys, look at this.